You're listening to Inside Blitz with Levon Kirkland. Happy Educate, Empower, and Encourage Day. Man, we are so excited. This is our top 10 show, and we got an excellent, and I mean excellent, Bridge Builder Excellence Award nominee. His name is Jace Blackshear. I love the name, by the way. He's from Hilton Head Christian High School. Now, this guy has been 3 years all region. I don't know how many times he's been the Player of the Year, not only throughout the region, but also at his high school. He has a 4.00 core GPA, which I never got close to that. I mean, wow, amazing. So we welcome today on the show, Jace Blackshear. Jace, how you doing, my friend?
Blessed to be here, and it's a huge honor to be in your company.
Thank you so much. And I was just wondering, is there any way that I can buy your hair or grow hair like you have? I know you have a giving spirit. So I was just wondering, just cut a few locks. I can put it on my hair. What do you think?
If I could give you half, I would. Trust me.
Man, you're the best, man. Thank you so much. Okay, let's start this thing off. When we think about our Bridge Builders Excellence Award students, we think about excellence in leadership. And we want to know, what does excellence mean to you?
Excellence, another word for excellence is perfection. Whenever you strive for perfection or excellence, and you miss low or you miss high or you miss in general, if you have the bar set that high to excellence, and then, if you try and be comfortable with where you're at and say, I'm just going to do the best I can do, it's different. Whenever you aim for excellence, you're just setting yourself to a bar that's, way higher, and you're achieving something that, you believe is out of reach. So that's just pushing yourself to, your max potential, and even more than that.
That's a great answer. Setting that standards high. Good job. Okay. Now I got to ask you, if I'm a freshman and I'm coming to Hilton Head Christian School and I'm looking for you to be my mentor, what kind of advice would you give me on the field and also academically?
It all starts academically. If you don't take care of your academics, then you're not going to be on the field. So that's the number one priority. Take care of what you're doing in the classroom, because without that, you're not going to be on the field. And, as far as playing sports and being on the field, that's where it starts. As a freshman, you want to make sure that you're being engaged, and it starts with practice. You got to show up, you got to be on time. The little things matter. And then, as you're going throughout the motions in practice and you're working, you come out there and you work as hard as you can every day, and, you're going to get better. And once you buy in, that's the big part. You got to buy in. You can't be 1 foot in, 1 foot out. And, that's where it starts. Freshman year, that's when you build a name for yourself and you grow. So,
great advice, but I'm sure that you got some great advice yourself. Could you tell us a person that has been a great influence on your life?
Well, I've had a lot of great influences. Whenever it comes to football, and, whenever I was a freshman at Hilton Head Christian Academy, someone that I looked up to was Daniel Harrington. And he was kind of the big shot over there growing up whenever I was younger. So I always looked up to him. And, a lot of what really kind of made me want to work really hard was part of my motivation was losing my brother. You know, I always looked up to him. He didn't play football in high school, but, you know, losing him, that kind of just, you know, like sparked a fire in me to really want to work hard. And, you know, if I were to say that anything's my motivation, it would definitely be my brother.
Now tell me your granddad's name. What's his name?
David Mauser.
David. Hello, David. How you doing? We're glad you're here too, sir. You mentioned this, but you have already been accepted to the business school at the University of South Carolina. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Whenever I press submit on the application, you know, I already had the butterflies going, and you know, to be accepted to the business school there, which is, you know, a big deal, and you know, a big relief lifted off my shoulders, because, you know, you know you're gonna go to school and you know you're in and all that. So I mean, it was great for me and my family to be able to have that experience, because, you know, I'm like the first person to go to college in a while in our family. So.
Congratulations, man. That is awesome. We're so proud of you. Turned over to David Wyatt.
Yes, Jace, again, we appreciate you being here, and congratulations. Levon Kirkland has done an amazing job for himself, such that he's been recognized by a number of Hall of Fames. His name is on the stadium over at Clemson. He's in the Ring of Honor, and he wants to help you, wants to help people like you and others here in South Carolina. So what question would you have for Levon Kirkland?
Well, obviously, Levon, he's had a great deal of success, you know, on the field as a football player. And, you know, a question I'd want to know is, like, what's your tick? Like, what pushes you and motivates you to be so great and work so hard?
For me, I had two amazing parents growing up, and my parents weren't able to really continue their education. They didn't finish high school. They didn't go to college, but they were so inspirational the way they worked. My father worked 3 jobs. I mean, he worked pretty much every day. And my mother was the person that watched all the games with me, man. I really get my linebacker spirit, as I call it, from my mother. So the combination of those two working, I always wanted to make them proud, because they really set the example for my siblings and I. So that has always been my motivating factor, is to make sure that they're proud. And I normally tell people, you know, my name being on the stadium at Clemson University, I always look at the last name, because that's the thing I'm proud about. And man, it's my parents, man. I was just so blessed to have amazing people. And I think that's really the key for everybody. You know, surround yourself with excellent people. If you do that, you're going to be excellent as well.
BridgeBuilder Quick Hits, brought to you by Tri-County Technical College.
This is Levon Kirkland, and I'm here today with Catherine Durant. Catherine Durant, how are you doing today?
I'm great.
Great. You know, me and Catherine have something in common. We're Clemson Tigers.
Yes.
Yes. But hey, more importantly than that, today on this Quick Hits, we're talking about applying to school early. And Catherine has a lot of great information. One of the questions I want to ask you, Catherine, is if you're a senior, what are some of the tips you would give about applying to college?
So one of the tips I would give seniors is applying early and applying as soon as you can. So with the FAFSA, it does matter if you're applying early that you need to do it as soon as possible, because there are some aid options that are first come, first serve. Mm-hmm. The FAFSA can be done at studentaid.gov.
Right.
There is an app called My Student Aid. It's an app that you can find on the iStore or the Google Play Store, so students can do it from anywhere. Tri-County does offer free assistance with completing your FAFSA. We do that every Friday from 10 to 1 on our Pendleton campus. Mm-hmm. And also, if Friday doesn't work for you, you can stop by anytime and we'll be happy to help you start your financial journey for college.
Well, thank you so much, Catherine. And remember, she said free for the FAFSA. I wish I would have known that information a long time ago. We want to thank you so much for being on our Quick Hits. You're amazing. And we'll talk to you later.